Hi, in this very short video we will explore the basic usage of the fuser and lsof commands, or file user and list open files, which are lovely tools for identifying which processes are using specific files, directories or network sockets. We'll see why they're essential and walk through some practical examples. Now, why do we need them? Now imagine you're trying to unmount a local file system or a network file system, and as you see I have a mounted file system to /mnt my data. And if I want to unmount it, it tells me that the device is busy. Now, how do we find out who is keeping this file system busy? Let's first look with fuser. So we run fuser on mnt my data, and it gives us the PID as well as the C, which means that my data is the current working directory of that particular process. And we can use lsof as well, and we see the same PID. Now, another example would be that you want to start a web server on port 80 using Python, and you get this error. So it says the address is already in use. Now if you want to see who holds port 80, we can run lsof-i and then the port number. I stands for internet address. And if we use the terse option, that will give us just the PID, so we could use this in scripting. So we have to see which PIDs we have to get rid of in some way or other. And with fuser, we more or less get the same information. Now this is all very nice, and believe me, there are many more options, but for this demo we keep it at this. But how can we fix these problems? With lsof you cannot terminate sessions, but with fuser you definitely can. So of course you should ask the users that keep my data and keep port 80 busy to move out. But if you really need to get rid of the mount, for example, and you're not interested in the users, then you can use the -k or ik like this. The I option is for interactive, but if you're absolutely sure, you can just leave it out and simply kill. And we can also get rid of the PIDs that hold port 80 in the same way. So in the end we run fuser-k 80 for TCP. And now we should be able to unmount my data, and we should also be able to start the web server with Python. And we're done.